This year, Jaws celebrates its 50th anniversary. My, how time flies. That takes me back to the first time I saw it in the theater. It was during the 20th anniversary screening. Steven Spielberg's 1975 classic Jaws is not only credited for single-handedly discovering the existence of sharks, but also using these beasts to make the world's very first summer blockbuster, the standard for all summer movie events to come. No disrespect to the 1964 summer classic Flipper's New Adventure. It all started with a little novel from 1974 by Peter Benchley, in which Jaws swallowed people in the sunken place, and the shark was more akin to my index finger with a paper cut. It was destined to become a movie before it was even published. Universal producers Richard Zanuck and David Brown happened upon the book, especially after reading a write-up on it in Cosmo, that mentioned that it would make a great movie. And considering the big ad blitz for the film, the records it broke, and the extensive marketing campaign, I'm sure it was an easy-as-hell film to make, with absolutely no problems whatsoever. Aside, of course, from going over budget due to mechanical problems with the shark, and being the first major film shot in the ocean, where there was binge drinking on set, tensions among the actors, troubled weather, sailboats coming into the shot, but the result of this masterpiece speaks for itself. Hard to believe Spielberg wasn't even the first choice. The studio wanted John Sturges, who directed The Old Man and the Sea. Dick Richards of the Culpeper Cattle Company was on board, till he kept referring to the shark as a whale, but they took a gamble with Spielberg, fresh off of the Sugarland Express, who really wanted the job and could do for sharks what he did for trucks in his classic thriller Duel. Even the script went through a lot of rewrites. There was the Benchley version that was done because of the possibility of a writer's strike, and Benchley wasn't part of the union. After Spielberg found the characters unlikable, particularly an affair between Hooper and Brody's wife, and a mafia subplot explaining why the mayor wants to keep the beaches open, Howard Sackler did some rewriting, John Milius punched up dialogue, but the real savior was Carl Gottlieb, bringing his iron balls to the script, who went from a dialogue polisher to extensively rewriting it even during production. You'll have to watch the Bruno Mattei version to see the mafia subplot. Forget about that, it's time to watch Jaws. I've been in the mood since getting the AMC popcorn bucket. It only cost $10,000 and it came with a free drink.
I'm watching my video. I'm watching my video.
Okay, I don't hear any shark music, so I guess I'm okay now. Crap, I'm screwed. It's that John Williams music that gives you the slowly building uneasy feeling that something is gonna ruin these partiers' night more so than Jason Voorhees. Hey man, I'm about to play Heart of Gold for the 10th time tonight. Why aren't you listening to me? You can have sex anytime. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put my chum in her bucket. They better slow it the hell down. Who knows what's lurking out there? Something tragic might happen, like stepping on a jellyfish.
Slow down. I'm not drunk.
It's okay, I'm not drunk. Unless I have whiskey dick, then that will 100% be my excuse. Susan Backlady has had more stressful trips out in the ocean. A shark attack could happen to anyone. She's also been attacked by a submarine in the water when she spoofed the role in Spielberg's 1941. Spielberg has a great way of shooting at water level so viewers can also feel like they're going on their last skinny dip. And it does its greatest effect, which is imagining the shark in your mind, since Jaws really only has about 4 minutes of screen time in it, which wasn't exactly the intent. They wanted to train a real shark, but for that we'd need Manimal, and he doesn't show up till the third film, due to a lot of mechanical failures from the fake shark named Bruce, after Spielberg's lawyer, Bruce Raymer. They went for a more Hitchcockian feel for the suspense, instead of an all-out monster-on-screen movie, and this poor bastard slept through the whole thing. I would have saved her if my penis was working right now. It'll just be another day for Chief Brody, waking up to a sunny morning in Martha's Vineyard. I mean, Amity Island. See, they're even celebrating a 50th anniversary. Make it official and show me the popcorn buckets. They got enough to worry about around here?
Mom, I got cut. I got hit by a vampire.
Now the town is full of vampires. It was a time to be alive. 2 phones in every kitchen and a fence in every yard, which will clearly not keep the sharks out. There were a lot of names considered for Brody, like Robert Duvall and Charlton Heston, but it's Roy Scheider who really brings out the everyman look and feel for the role, with Hooper representing science and Quint representing spirituality. See, there's nothing to worry about here. There's a bonfire every night. This man will have another chance to hook up come nightfall, only he'll play it safe and try to bang in the tiger cage at the zoo instead. Now, if you'll excuse us, he's getting to work on getting more of the script written. Everyone else did some script doctoring. Roy's gonna add in a sweet high-tech helicopter to take out the shark. With this taking place during a July 4th celebration, I should have reviewed this in the winter. That's when I reviewed I Know What You Did Last Summer for whatever reason. He's the right man for the job. He's sending the deputy out to kill the vampires that attacked his son. I love watching 70s movies because, God, I want a cigarette right now. Mayor Vaughn may want the beaches to stay open despite a shark attack, but look, he has Carl Gottlieb, the screenwriter, at his side. He'll know when the shark is going to attack. He just simply doesn't want to start a panic.
You yell Barracuda. Everybody says, huh? What?
He also doesn't want to lose heart as the headline band for the festivities. And there's too many damn kids hanging around here anyway with their dirty hands.
Alex, Kintner, they're beginning to prune.
Just let me go out a little longer.
Just 10 more minutes.
That kid is so dead. Still seems like a peaceful enough place. All the dead bodies are perfect for you to float on. I'm standing on a hippie's torso. This makes even getting a nice tan seem scary. How many people have had sex in this beach? And someone forgot to wear their bikini top.
Some bad hat, Harry.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a production company. There was originally a dummy that was made up for poor Alex, but it didn't exactly look right, so we'll wing it. I'm gonna assume the shark ate the boy for real. And it's that quick shot and this camera trick that's way more chilling than if it got super graphic. Given Alex was played by a kid named Jeffrey Voorhees, it's just what I thought was gonna happen. Mom's gonna kill a shitload of partiers. It's taking me a while to watch this because I get too caught up in it when I'm supposed to be taking notes. Also, I need another cigarette. What's a shark attack or two without a nice laugh?
Is that $3,000 bounty on the shark in cash or check?
I don't think that's funny at all.
Order! You said the same thing at the town screening of Porky's Revenge. We don't trust your taste. Plus, someone's gonna strike it rich. There's a bounty on capturing that damn dog for not protecting the kids. Or maybe someone else could help. Does Freddy Krueger have any ideas? Quint is the world's greatest chalkboard shark artist. A man so tough, they also considered Lee Marvin and Sterling Hayden for the role. But Robert Shaw took it when it was the most enthusiastic his wife and secretary were about a role since his part in From Russia with Love. And less than a minute into his entrance, and it's already an iconic performance.
I'll find him for 3, but I'll catch him and kill him for 10.
If I simply catch him, I guess we'll just become roommates.
For that you get the head, the tail, the whole damn thing.
We want you to mount its balls on the wall. At least they can take this time to catch up on their shark trivia. Honey, come in here. Do you know that sharks really can shoot lasers? What if we just throw a toaster in the beach and electrocute it? Lorraine Gary has some funny moments in it too, like at first being okay with the kids in their boat until...
Michael! Did you hear your father? Out of the water now!
Geez, honey, you'd think seeing Alex Kintner bitten in half would have convinced you about the boat. We're in safe hands. All the drunks are trying to catch this thing.
We better catch something. This is my wife's holiday roast.
My wife tries killing me all the time, so I know there's already poison in it, while Brody is just doing some more reading again about wise-ass sharks. Who loves you, baby? As for the fella's shark trap... Damn, so close. Good God, now the dock is sentient. It's coming right for us. Let's take a break. We're gonna try again tomorrow, but with Salisbury steak instead. Want a birthday shout out or a nice message or ask a question? Book us now on our Cameo page at cameo.com/theCinemaSnob. We're back. Anyone else want to try hunting the shark? Excellent. We got Poop Deck Pappy on the case. And more jokes.
Figure out how to tell Charlie's wife what happened to her freezer full of meat.
That's not funny. That's not funny at all.
Geez, someone else isn't a fan of Porky's Revenge, I see. Do we need another legendary character in here? I think so, with shark expert Matt Hooper played by Richard Dreyfuss, who at first was reluctant to take the role, as they also looked at getting Jon Voight, Timothy Bottoms, and Jeff Bridges for it, but when Dreyfuss finished up a movie called The Apprenticeship of Duddy Kravitz and was worried he'd get negative reviews for that film, he took on the role of Matt Hooper for fear that no one else would hire him, and he nails every line in the role.
They're all gonna die.
They will if we can get that damn mechanical shark to work. It's okay, boys. As long as we stay together in one clump, we'll either catch the shark, blow ourselves up, run over Angela's family, or we'll get a good Where's Waldo drawing out of it. It balances the humor and more disturbing moments without any kind of whiplash, and Dreyfuss is great at using his reactions to give us an idea of how disturbing the remains are.
Left arm, head, shoulders, sternum, and portions of the rib cage are intact. Do not smoke in here, thank you very much.
It's the 70s. I'm legally required to smoke in here. Are we sure it wasn't the boat that did it? Tired Henry Kissinger is sure it is.
It was a shark.
Have we considered the possibility it may be a Bira? This film is even shorter than I remembered. I could have sworn there was some kind of scene about needing a bigger boat, but they've already captured the shark. Case closed. Get it right to Universal Studios immediately for some photo shoots. These folks seem easy to convince that it's not the right shark.
Got a deep throat, Pratt. Yeah, but what kind? What kind of shark?
Tiger shark.
Okay, city boy, then tell me why if I cut it open, it ain't gonna be full of frosted flakes. I love Murray Hamilton in the background, still acting like the mafia subplot is there, and he's gonna get his knees broken if it ain't the right shark. If you think that tiger shark had it bad, Mrs. Kintner couldn't fake a slap, so she really did hit poor Brody, resisting urge not to immediately blame the mayor.
My boy is dead. I wanted you to know that.
Oh yeah? Well, my wife and kids have to be in Jaws the Revenge. And they won't even let me have a peaceful dinner. If there's one director who's perfect at capturing father-son moments, it's Spielberg, as he caught Brody and Shaun goofing around and making faces between takes and decided to film this incredibly relatable father-son human moment. It's so touching that Ellen Brody has decided not to cheat on her husband with Hooper. What a weird movie this would be if that love triangle was kept in. He's still bringing the wine though, and finishing off the leftover pot roast that the shark didn't eat. Brody is hitting the wine fast without letting it breathe a little, because god damn it, Ellen and Hooper still have pretty good chemistry. Why the hell not? Everyone else is drunk as shit while making this. No one's gonna notice if I chug a whole glass of wine. She'll still talk up her husband.
Martin hates boats. Martin hates water. Martin sits in his car. Sounds cowardly, Martin. You know who's both handsome and isn't afraid of water? Me. Gotta get out of there before this escalates. Let's cut open the shark and find Alex's head.
We may not have found the shark that kills skinny dippers, but we found the one that ate the milkman. Hello, he is full of frosted flakes. And he ate Brody's 1975 Ford Pinto that he thought was stolen. They've decided to take the chance and drunkenly going out and looking for the shark. Saves an awkward conversation trying to convince the mayor to shut the beaches down again. Perhaps if we get the shark drunk enough, he'll pass out and drown in his sleep.
And shots like this remind me of, honestly, how shockingly good the 3D conversion of the film was recently.
When they find old Ben Gardner's boat, it's still one of my favorite parts because it shows how effective it is no matter how you watch it. The scene where they find Ben was done so Spielberg could get one more great scare in it, and even used his own money to get it done. When I first saw the film, it was in the daylight, and it was on an incredibly small TV in the playroom, and even in that very non-cinematic setting, the head reveal still made me shit my pants. See? You can see all the piss that came from Matt's body. I'm on Murray's side. Why? Look at him. He's taking a cigarette break too. There's a reason Murray Hamilton was the only actor here that was the first choice for the role. It's because he has the superior plan. Sit on the Ferris wheel with Eddie Deason to look out for the shark. Oh, Jesus Christ! A shark! A freaking shark! Also arrest Quint immediately. I recognize his crude shark artwork anywhere. But hey, there's always August, right?
Larry, if we make an effort today, we might be able to save August.
August? The hottest month of the year, when people are too busy eating fried state fair slop in a bowl to swim? I think not. Open the beaches. As you can see, they're all very ecstatic to return. Every station wagon in the country is arriving. They're bringing their own coffins with them in case they need to be shipped back. And they're testing out the effects work for Jaws 3D. You think that arcade is a little insensitive, Chief? Shut up, it's either that or Marathon Man Pinball. The news isn't doing them any favors.
But in recent days, a cloud has appeared on the horizon of this beautiful resort community.
See, even author Peter Benchley is skeptical before he was banned from the set for hating the movie's climax. Mayor Vaughn is looking around for his least favorite citizen to be the guinea pig to make sure there's no sharks around. You're old and worthless. Get out there. Whoa, hang on, Larry. Just you. I only dislike you. You don't have to take the kids. Who cares? There's a slim chance I'll win re-election anyway. What are the odds of it striking again? Oh, crap. The camera angle and music. Good God, the camera's at water level. Get me out of here. The director's shooting one of the terrifying scenes. At first, Spielberg thought John Williams was joking with its two-note theme, but it's perfect at mimicking what could be the shark's heartbeat or the people breathing, with either or ramping up and getting faster. Or maybe the sound is just of the kids dicking around. Excellent. At least Bart Simpson is okay. It was for the best. Let's take a break while the kids replace the wife's pot roast as bait. This episode is brought to you by Harry's Patties in Chicago, a place so amazing they gave us free burgers when we were out for some drinks, and they were delicious. Follow them on Instagram and visit Harry's Patties today. We're back. Is it okay for me to go to the beaches yet?
Shark! The shark!
Okay, fine. I'll just stay inside and play the NES game again. There's no reason to run towards the danger. That ain't a land shark. Just stay on the sand and take some selfies. Those in the boat, however... And then he realized his dream of one day working at SeaWorld. What did we tell you about hanging out with small characters who will definitely be killed?
He's dead.
No, he's not.
But he is so grounded. Now Mayor Vaughn has no choice but to sign off on the plan to toss a tank into the shark's mouth, shoot it, and blow it the hell up. I do like that this humanizes the mayor quite a bit. He isn't just a stock naysayer character. He's traumatized and is about to lose his shit.
Martin,
my kids. Well, that means too.
Murray sells that trauma so well that, yes, I will use it as an excuse to light up another cigarette myself. Now they're ready to do some shark hunting.
1 case of apricot brandy.
After an afternoon of binge drinking, of course.
Here's to swimming with bow-legged women.
Great. First skinny dippers on my beach, and now that bit of information. These three will end up becoming the best of friends. Haha, kidding. Shaw and Dreyfus famously didn't get along here, and that makes their performances opposite each other even stronger. Like it wouldn't be surprising if Spielberg just let the camera roll to capture these two giving each other shit. He's even making fun of his high-tech fishing equipment. Put that away, boy. We just need some worms, shoestring, a giant stick, and a Jason Statham to catch that fish. Even in the background, I think they're so mad at each other, they're throwing cage parts at one another. Just wait until we get to Jaws 5, Cruel Jaws, when they play the Star Wars theme over this redo shot. If that happens. They've found plenty of ways to kill time on the boat. Brody is tossing away all the hangover throw up, Quint's sucking the rust out of his Billy beer, and Hooper's seeing if they can play Brandy by Looking Glass on the radio for the slapstick.
Damn it, Martin!
You're gonna spoil the ending! Damn it, Martin! Quint knows that it'll be extra badass if he quietly catches the shark without them knowing, all while they're dicking around with their rope. This is exactly how I strap myself in playing classic fishing games from my youth. Now pour the boiling water on my balls, that'll get me angry enough to catch the fish. Little do they know they're actually catching a large tire. The shark is back on Amity Beach right now and killed off half the town at this point. Or maybe just a school of jellyfish that can bite through piano wire. It'll be a good, honest debate between the two. I hope Dreyfus did this behind Shaw through the entirety of the film's premiere. Roy lights up because their annoyance with each other has turned orgasmic.
Aye, aye, sir! Arr, Jim boy, arr!
This is a movie that is in and of itself a great making-of documentary. Look, here they are playing while the mechanical shark is struck by lightning and becomes sentient. Now we get to see Roy shit his pants. Cheeks appropriately clenched. That was such a big jump for the audience, they had to expand it after the premiere so we'd hear the classic line.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
The internet told me we're gonna need a bigger boat. That's how it's always quoted. And yet they're still passive-aggressively at odds.
That's a 20-footer.
25.
Will you both just have a drink and arm wrestle? They're regretting that Quint didn't allow Hooper to bring his Tommy gun. Instead, I guess the barrels will work. You fool, what have you done? That was our dinner beer! God damn it, we're stuck up here while the fish are gonna be partying good tonight. It's okay, we got a plan B on getting drunk. Gasoline and engine oil. God, this is a great scene. We get to see these two bond as they're comparing scars and telling stories. Even in real life, they made amends and wanted to work together again till Shaw's passing in '78. Roy's got a great moment here, too. Nah, I won't tell them about my scar from bumping into the paper boy. We're 90 minutes in, and normally it's every 30 minutes or so of the movie that I take a commercial break, but no way in hell I'm doing it now in the middle of the USS Indianapolis speech about Quint being on the Indianapolis and the shark attacks that followed. Originally, Shaw wanted to do the speech drunk, but when that didn't work out so well, he asked to do it again sober and nailed it in one take. It's been debated who wrote a lot of the lines here. It's not from the book. However, there were versions from Sackler and John Milius, but Gottlieb gives credit to Shaw himself for rewriting it and giving it his own interpretation in a powerful moment that meant a filming day wasn't wasted while the shark was still being repaired.
Lifeless eyes. Black eyes like a doll's eyes.
Christ, even Dreyfuss himself was genuinely freaking riveted.
And now I'll take a break while I sing myself to sleep before the inevitable nightmares, and while the shark comes back up for a refill.
Beyond every fear you've ever imagined, there is a terrifying reality. Great White. Rated PG.
We're back, people.
You can always hear me singing.
Well, they sobered up fast.
My God, I don't know what's worse, doing all this after a bottle of brandy or doing it tomorrow morning while hungover. I see they finally decided to shoot it.
Don't waste your time, Quint. Come on.
I have to ration my ADR for the rest of the journey. Plus, we gotta get back downstairs. The new pot roast is almost ready. Don't worry, boys. We built 2 orcas for the movie. It's stronger than she looks. The filmmakers just added some seagull droppings to make it look more aged, and with a smell that'll piss off the cast and crew even more. Yet he still wants a bigger boat. I'm getting Kintner's bounty money all for myself. See, we can get the shark to work. The shark was designed by Joe Alves, who later directed Jaws 3D, and under the mechanical supervision of Bob Matty of The Love Bug. That's why Herbie wanted to plunge into the water, to take on the son of a bitch himself. We can satisfy him with some more beer. Black Coors Light, yeah! Guys, before our legs get chopped off, let's just blow the sucker up. He won't turn into a fire shark till the second movie. The question is, are they still planning on cutting the shark open afterwards to spill the body parts of Alex on the deck? Now he wants a little bit of Hooper's shark science.
Hooper, what exactly can you do with these things of yours?
We are gonna pop all his balloons at the 4th of July parade. It was the best way for Dreyfuss to escape Shaw's pranks, like when Shaw sprayed him with a fire hose and pissed him off. I'd rather hang out down here with the sharks. Hooper was originally supposed to die like he did in the book, but they had some trouble getting the shark to attack the cage, and when it did, Hooper wasn't in it. So screw it, he lives to hit on Brody's wife another day, and to be in the sequel. He's not in the sequel. Neither is Quint, for that matter. Sure, it looks like he's being eaten to death here, but I've been on the Universal Studios ride, where the comedy video beforehand reversed the footage to make it look like Jaws spit him back up. I'll consider that canon. That explains why Shaw's in the deep. The movie is a classic case of many things going wrong, but it all working out spectacularly in the end, with Spielberg still delivering a thrilling horror adventure that combines the odyssey of Moby Dick, the terror of Godzilla King of the Monsters, and even Ibsen's Enemy of the People, which was about a doctor discovering contaminated water during tourist season. Replace the water with brandy and a shark and we're gold! Even if the shoot was so stressful, Spielberg didn't want to be there for the final shot in case the crew decided to make him walk the plank or toss a tank in his mouth.
Pardon me, sir. I'm full of 3 barrels of beer and could really go for some pretzels. What's this? Another fine cigar? Don't mind if I do. Don't suppose you have something to clip the end off, do you?
Smile, you son of a...
By Jabberjaw's tooth, I will be avenged in part 4.
Now, if you don't mind, Brody, I'm gonna tell everyone it was me who killed the shark. I will get so laid when I get back to campus. And that wraps up Jaws after they took 3 weeks to swim back to shore. They're more so lucky to be alive from that than they were fighting the shark. The film broke records, won Oscars for editing, sound, and score, and was nominated for Best Picture, though Spielberg was completely snubbed for Best Director. That made for some good footage, though.
And Milos. Oh, I didn't get it. I didn't get it. I have something to say. I have a lot to say.
It'd be worth it to lose anything if I was consoled by the great Joe Spinell. And if you have a movie that's an instant cultural phenomenon and inspired future summer blockbusters, I mean, it's gotta be a franchise, 'cause in 1978, we're Jaws 2ing this shit.